A couple months ago, I moved back into our home. We decided to try and fix our marriage. Everything was like normal. During those 4 days, it was like a honeymoon again. We were intimate every day. And then 4 days later, she said she wasn't ready to do it yet.
As long as I have those visions in my head of that other woman, I can't fix this.
She's still angry for what I had done and also had feelings for another person. So I continued living there, sleeping in another bedroom. She would continue to see him.
Bringing Danny back into the home has really impaired my relationship with Lawrence. I don't let Lawrence pick me up at my house. If I go away with Lawrence, I meet him somewhere. You have to be respectful.
Well, comment on that.
That's very painful to stay at home and watch that happen.
He's been very tortured since I let him move back in to see that I'm still living my life, one day at a time.
But I have
But you say it's respectful to go meet your boyfriend down the street.
Well, the way I look at this is Danny dissolved my marriage vows. I have a marriage certificate. I don't have a marriage. He dissolved the vows that we took before God, and he dissolved them with his actions. So I don't have a marriage. I have a marriage certificate that holds me legally bound to him and all our assets together. But as for Lawrence coming and picking me up, I didn't want to disrespect Danny or hurt Danny. Danny is being tortured ever since he moved back into the house to see that Judy is up, functioning, living her life, and moving on one day at a time. Judy can't take a week at a time, but Judy can do one day at a time. And as for Lawrence, Lawrence is willing to accept one day at a time. You know, he knows that there might not be a tomorrow for him. He wants me to be happy, and he wants me to be in my happy place.
You have unfinished emotional business with him.
I do.
You are still hugely pissed.
I'm hugely pissed, and you know, Dr. Phil, here's the thing. I've loved this man with all my heart. Sexually attracted to him after 33 years, can't get enough. You know, I'm sorry.
No,
I'm sorry.
I get it. Look, here's the thing. Lawrence, charming, fun, high-risk guy, though, right? You recognize the high risk? I'm telling you, high risk. Okay, here you have unfinished emotional business. If you want to be happy and at peace this time next year, then you will make the investment of doing what I'm going to ask you to do. Give me 90 days to arrange some very specialized help for the two of y'all to work through where you are right now. If you go with Lawrence right now, you will spend the rest of your life wondering what it is that caused you to walk away from a 30-year family. Your daughter, the grandchildren, all of the things that y'all created together. And it's going to have to involve forgiving him. That doesn't mean you will forget it. You got to be willing to let that go. And there may be some things, you may need a pound of flesh before you do that. There may be some things you need to work out. And I will arrange some just as our gift to y'all, I will arrange some very specialized help to do this. Give me 90 days, or if it's 60 days, whatever the intensity is, but I need a period of time for you to finish this business and then look at him where you don't see that other woman. You see the man that you spent 33 years with that got dinner ready for you so you could watch me. Okay? If I arrange this for you, and I mean, I will start it right now. I mean, by the time y'all get back, where you're in the air, this will be getting worked on for you to get this help and move forward. Will you give us that time? Now, there's a kicker. No Lawrence during that time. Okay. No Lawrence during that time. You got to say.
Starting right now?
You can talk to him. You can talk to him and tell him what you're going to do and ask him to respect that period. But you never solve problems in a marriage by turning away from your partner. And you never solve them by bringing in a third party. Okay. Okay, so will you do that?
I will. I will.
Fair enough?
I will. Thank you.
Okay, fair enough?
Thank you. Oh, absolutely.
Okay. Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.